Okay, Anthony F. here, Pantherware LLC, and thanks for hanging out with us this Monday. This Monday, we will continue on our journey through the book I've wrote entitled How to Make Money with Music. So this week, I believe we're on episode 4, crowdfunding and fan support. Very good, interesting topic. A lot of people wonder how to do this properly. This is a topic that most people will probably shy away from if they are not outgoing extroverts. So we're going to read this and see how even the introverts of the crowd can do so and just get a good handle on it. Excuse me. It says that crowdfunding platforms like Kickstarter, Patreon, and Indigo provide musicians with opportunities to engage directly. To engage directly with their fan base and fund their projects. By offering exclusive content, personalized experiences, merchandise, and limited edition releases, musicians can incentivize fans to contribute financially. Additionally, hosting live stream concerts or Q&A sessions exclusively for patrons can strengthen the bond between musicians and their most dedicated supporters. All right, so I'll chop that up. Sorry. Basically, it's how to make super fans and have them support you and your music. Is it doable? Well, there are many tools out there on the web to do so. As we mentioned, Kickstarter, Patreon, Indiegogo. There are other distributor companies that are kind of built like that. Oh, there's one on the tip of my tongue. I'll put it in the show notes, where it seemed to be really fan driven. And when there were issues with the economy, inflation, and just the world out there, that particular company made sure that they paid the musicians their royalties. That was pretty cool. I forget the name of the company. I'll put it in the show notes. But these are very good things and not that well-known ways. You're not begging for money. To put it lightly, you're not asking listeners to pay for something that's for free or to give you something when you're not giving them something. That's why I mentioned by offering exclusive content, personalized experiences, merchandise, and limited edition releases, musicians can incentivize fans to contribute financially. See, so there's a equal give and take, osmosis, as it were. Things are being evened out. You're making music that they like, and therefore they are buying your music as well as your merchandise. And even if you have time, your behind the stage, behind the scene experiences and video. So you can give them extra. They'll accept it and they will appreciate it. You're letting them into your life and they appreciate that. So that's a great way to do crowdfunding and fan support. Let's see here. Yes. So what I was trying to do during the pandemic is host live stream concerts. It didn't work out, sadly, but I was, with the help of others, able to do Q&A sessions on social media. And that helped. Every week, for a while, it was twice a week. We would hold questions for people wondering about music publishing and sync, things of that sort. You could do the same. if your fans, especially like your style of music, you can hold Q&A as to how you've grown your style of music. If you have a particular way of designing sound, you can get some more gearheads in the audience to listen and ask questions to how you create your sound. You know, what programs do you use? What instruments do you use? And how do you tune them to get that particular sound? Now, don't worry about giving away your secret sauce. No one can do it like you. So don't worry about that. But if you can give them tips, especially those that are trying to make music also, they'll go a long way and they'll remember that. They'll appreciate that. As not only when you have regular people listening to your music, but you will have contemporaries, counterparts listening to your music also that also make music. And if you can help them out, they will appreciate that, and you never know when that can come back to you. So definitely do that. Another way is on SoundCloud. SoundCloud seems to be the original way for fan support, crowdsourcing, crowdfunding. You can always direct your listeners on SoundCloud if you have music that's maybe not quite ready for big time. Maybe it's not quite mastered yet, but you want their opinion before you make it a full song. Feel free to do that safely on SoundCloud and other places that allows you to do that free of charge. And if your fans that are following you like the direction you're going in, and they tell you to continue, then continue making a song and thank the fans. You know, you're engaging you're including the fans in your process. That's amazing. So I added a phrase to this chapter: crowdfunding, fan support, and crowdsourcing. You know, if you want to make the fans part of your process, creative process, they'll appreciate that too. So those are some ways to make money with music this week. Thank you for listening. Anthony F., Pantherware LLC.